Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Peak of Geek video. My name's Rob, gametag Robrick, and this is going to be a Let's Play for the multiplayer of Battlefield 1. Apologies for the gameplay footage. I'm talking as I am trying to explain the game as I'm going to be playing, so no doubt I'll be dying quite a few times in a lot of ridiculous ways. This is just to give people an idea of what to expect on the multiplayer for Battlefield 1. And as always, if you want to leave a comment below, wanting to see more footage, or you want me to play a particular map, then do so, just leave a comment below. I will get the next Let's Play for Battlefield 1 Mission 2 done within the next day. I think I will make it my priority to get that out there. I have been asked verbally by friends to get that onto YouTube because they want to see a little bit more of the game, so I will be doing that, guys. But for now, let's get into the game and see what the multiplayer is like. So I'm just going to go in as my gamer tag. And it's just saying it's going to personalise the experience for me. That's very kind of it. We go across. First of all, let's just check out the soldier, the customisation of the soldier. So gives you all your details there, a few stats, estimated rank up, which is very close to ranking up to level 33 by the looks of it. The customisation of the soldier, it just sort of tells you roughly your percentage, just like the good old days of COD. You know, just tells you a little bit about how many sort of your percentage in your wins, what sort of score that your average kills per minute. As you can see, mine's not very good, and also just gives you a little bit of information. You know, what's your sort of your primary weapon that you're using for the game. As you can see, mine's the SMLE, the infantry rifle. I'm a little bit of a stickler, guys, for the old rifles, I've got to say. I prefer that more to sort of the automatic machine guns or anything else like that. And as you can see, that the main sort of vehicle that I'm using for my kills is the airship. Now, as you'll see, and I'll switch that over, I'll just make sure that the customisation's all okay. So as you can see, there's the main weapon, your sidearm, different gadgets, melee, and your different types of grenades, and there's your specialisations, just your different little perks, different little traits that can be allocated per soldier class, just to give that little bit of an edge on the battlefield. So I'm just going to go across. So as you can see, we've got different options there. Operations is the game that we're going to be playing. That's one that I feel is more like a battle, because it's very much sort of, you've got to, one team defends, another team attacks, you've got to take the sectors, and it just feels like you've got certain battalions. It just feels like there's a lot more to win, there's a lot more to lose as well. The quick match just literally bungs you into a game. Usually it's some sort of death match and server browser, custom games, that sort of thing. But we're going to go to operations. And as you can see, there's a few things that can be unlocked, a few extra maps that can be unlocked via the DLCs. And this is where you get to see what the mission types are. So the different maps, there's usually 2 or 3 different maps per mission. So as you can see, KAISERSCHLACHT there, you've got 2 maps. So if you start at the beginning and you've got to work your way through, and if you're the attacker, then you want to make sure that you've got a battalion or 2 left for that second map, because if you lose all your battalions in the first map, then that's it, the game's over. I'll just try to see if I can find one that has 3. There we go. So Oil of Empires, that has 3 maps to that. But we're going to play KAISERSCHLACHT.
The defeat of Russia in the east allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors. The initial hurricane bombardment was heard as far away as London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
So we just got to join. So it's just matchmaking. Hopefully we'll get there soon. Sometimes it can feel a bit awkward. You get put into a back end of a match or something like that. Sometimes you just wish you could start at the beginning of a match. But usually it's pretty good. So is it going to find a match? It's taken a while. It's usually a bit quicker than this. Come on. So you do get certain things like little battle packs there that give you new skins. You've got to sort of earn those in combat. Oh, it looks like we're... Oh, here we go. I thought we were going to be playing another map then. It looked like we were going into the Far East for some reason.
Ist hier, die Sinfonie unserer 10.000 Geschütze zu dirigieren, die in nur 5 Stunden 3 Millionen Granaten abfeuern. Über die feindlichen Linien fegt eine Wolke aus Flammen und Asche hinweg. So muss das Ende der Welt aussehen. Mir tun die armen Tommys in ihren Gräben beinahe leid, wie sie versuchen, das alles zu verstehen.
So you can see there's going to be a lot of carnage, a lot of trench warfare to begin with, then push down into the village and then onto the final objective up by the windmills.
Ludendorff has ordered us to punch a hole in the front line. We must capture the blue line trenches over here. Once broken through, takes a high vantage point by Venture Farm. And then, by making a sweep through the village of Traversy, we can attack the mills and secure the road to the city of Amiens.
Oh, you are joking! Oh, you could have actually picked me up to an actual match with actual people in it. Right, hang on a second guys, I'll quit out and join another. Sorry about this, it's my apologies. We'll get in, we'll find another match. Oh, unfortunately, you do find it sometimes with this game that it might take 1 or 2 attempts to get into a match. Usually, I find that it doesn't take all that long.
The US Army's attack along the River Meuse would be the first time most of these so-called doughboys had witnessed real combat. Though this assault came as a surprise to the Central Powers, the German army was an experienced elite force, ready for anything.
So let's see if we get any more a bit better luck. Oh dear. Takes ages to get into a match, and then when you actually do finally get into one, there's no one there. Typical. It's funny enough, I was playing this not too earlier on today, found a match and absolutely no problem. Well, we'll just have to see.
Tomorrow we'll be going over the top, finally up against the Hun. So far it's felt too much like a holiday.
You seen the machine guns they got? The artillery? The planes? Damn it, odds of us getting through this campaign gotta be about 25 to 1 against.
Them devils ain't so tough. Us boys will knock out their fortifications easy.
Break this Hindenburg line and finish this war. French been fighting for 4 years. They say just 4 minutes up against these fortified German lines and we look just like them. Yeah, like an army of living dead.
Let's just hope that we actually get an actual game. Right, operation over. So let's see where it's actually... Right, so the people actually got defeated. I can't believe this is absolutely ridiculous.
General Pershing has ordered an attack along the Meuse River.
Oh, so we've got to... So I think we're going to be in the forests, I think. If I'm correct. Next operation starts in 30 seconds. This is so frustrating because obviously when you're trying to do these videos, you're wanting it to try and be perfect. When you're showing people, you're wanting it to... You're sort of aiming for a standard of professionalism and a bit of... you just want a little bit of perfection when it comes to the games. Unfortunately, with a lot of things on multiplayer, you're very much at the elements of, you know, the servers and what other people are doing within the servers, unfortunately. So let's just see if we actually do get a game. I'm coming up on... I've just gone past the 11-minute mark and I haven't even fired a shot yet. Come on. It is usually very good. It won't, as you saw before, it won't let you just start the game just one person or two people. It'll wait until there's a good squad of about 10 people per team. But I think it goes all the way up to about 20, 30, 40 people per team. Oh, I don't usually play this map. I'll tell you why, guys, because I am absolutely rubbish at this map, and this is when I'm not trying to concentrate on what I'm talking about. Dear me. This is not my night tonight. Dear me.
The British have landed on our shores and are threatening the entire Alfo Peninsula.
Oh.
We shall meet them head-on at this outpost here, at which point we will complete a fighting withdrawal to our second line of defense in the Sumbada marshes. Finally, we will fall back to our key defensive position, the fortress of...
So we're on the defense, guys.
As long as its walls remain standing, the British quest for oil will perish in the south.
Well, it looks like we are getting a match, so can't be too bad. So just press down a couple of times to set the range, because it's a rifle. Let's find ourselves a nice little spot. Aiming at anything. There we go. So then, as you can see from the... very briefly on the... Right, so we'll get to see now. Oh, thank you very much, whoever that was, whoever the medic was. So, Bruce reporting quite nicely. I was going to just say that there's 4 classes to the different soldier classes. There's the medic, there's the common soldier with the automatic machine gun. Then you have the rifleman, which is what I am, sort of the sniper class. And then you have your support, your heavy weapons specialist, so like Lewis machine gun, that sort of thing. And support sort of it does just that. It lays down the covering fire. Also, it allows the chance to sort of put down extra ammo for the rest of the company, the rest of the battalion. Likewise with the medic, gives you a chance to heal people, obviously if they're already down. If they're already down, or to put a first aid box in. this is going to be a very long video because it took so long for us to actually get a match in. So, grenade out. Free switch to an anti-tank round, heavy. Oh, just got sabred by one of the British. Well, thank you very much, and the medics. It's very good. I like it when people are actually helping you like that, actually come to your aid. Makes the gameplay a lot more fun. Should have had him away ages ago. See what I mean? I'm absolutely useless at this game. I love to play it, but I'm by no means, you know, very good at it. Right, so as the defender, we just really need to sort of hold these crucial positions. It's best to try and take something with a bit of cover, like a trench, just to try and work yourself in.
We are losing objective apples.
Up, British tank. Don't really want to tangle myself up with one of them. There's different types of vehicles. Obviously, that's a heavy tank in front of me. Whoa. Fall back for a bit. And what we were just shooting at before, that was a lighter tank. Obviously, see the planes overhead. Oh. There we go, you see. You have to keep your head down. So this is a nice actual chance for me to show you. So you got the scout class, support class, medic class, and assault class. I'm not good with it, but let's have another go with the sniper, with the bolt action.
Half of the enemy forces are gone.
See, I much prefer to use a single shot. Yeah. You do not want, if there's a toss up between a soldier with a automatic weapon like the Hellriegel, or a soldier with a bolt action rifle, you know who's going to come out roughly on top, probably about 75% of the time. Thank you very much, medic. Trying to see if I can get a shot on the plane. Nope. Fully destructible environments, as you can see, and fully it's a full dynamic sort of weather system. I've played this particular map where there's been absolutely no cloud or anything like that. I've also played it where there's been a bit of a sandstorm blowing. So yeah, it's fantastic. Just really means that you don't know what sort of game you're going to play. Also means that there's no chance of any sort of stale gameplay or anything like that. Anything just means that you can every time you play, it's going to be a bit different. I'm trying to kill troops with the anti-weaponry. I know. Oh. There's a boat there.
We are losing objective
Right,
Butter.
we're going to go into a charge. Oh.
50 attackers remain.
Well, at least we got the charge. At least we got the bayonet charge in there.
We have lost objective Butter.
And we're doing pretty well. I mean, there's only, as you can see at the top there, there's only 43. There's only 42 soldiers left of that particular battalion. There's 3 enemy battalions left. So we're whittling down the forces. Remember, if they run out of battalions, that's it. Game over. They don't progress to the next maps. Oh, I was going to use that. A little bit out of action at the moment. Oh, carbine. So we've had a bit of a go with the old scout there. So I think we'll change the weapon a bit. Let's go for support class.
20 attackers remain.
You get an overall flavour of the different weapons with the different classes. So as you can see here, I can throw down ammo crates. Oh. Do leave yourself open to snipers there. We'll have another go, shall we? Oh, we won that one, so no more men left in that battalion.
We won. Such brave fighting, my brothers. But though the Imperial Beast has been wounded, it still lives. Prepare to defend again.
The enemy is being reinforced with a dread.
Every time the enemy or whoever's attacking, every time that they have to restart come back with another battalion, they get a chance to inflict more damage, shall we say, on us. By the increased chances, you see, with these sort of super weapons. These, as you can see, there's a great big sort of dreadnought battleship on the horizon there, but it can be like a airship or a armoured train. It just depends really on the map. Try and help the guys out a bit. Try and get some mortar fire going. So we want it as far as we can. And you've got to be very precise with these mortars, I find. It has to be a direct hit or you're just going to get a light wound. But you can, if you press the opposite way, send smoke shells over, and it just sort of blocks their attack a little bit. Blocks them up, makes you a bit more obscure.
We are losing objective butter. Return to the combat area. Return to the combat area.
I get the feeling that there's going to be somebody coming over that ridge soon. Well, guaranteed, as soon as I move, I'm going to get shot in the back. Oh, I thought it was somebody coming over the ridge, it was just someone's boot.
We are losing objective apples.
Biraz mühimmat. Al bakalım.
You can also resupply yourself, always handy. As well as resupplying everybody
Al
else.
sana mühimmat.
Lots of recoil on this gun.
Return to the combat area.
Ah. Never mind. So shall we try something else? We'll go medic this time. Have a little bit of variety. Mix it up a bit. So just like with the support gun, if I click across then I can resupply for health.
First aid for you.
Hang on a minute. Right, why have I suddenly turned into the British? Right, that's weird. Don't ask me what happened there. I think that's just the matchmaking. That's weird. So I've gone from attacking, defending to attacking. Don't ask me how I've done that. Couldn't tell you. But that's pretty weird. That was weird, guys. It's kind of thrown me off my game a little bit now, because now I think because there's the amount of people that's on to balance the teams, and I think it's thrown me over. I'd love to know why you can hit me from behind a rock, but there you go. So this is the assault class. This is like just your bog standard soldier. Oh, I'll have a chance to get into attack then. And I think this is more like your forerunner to your Sten gun, I think. This sort of... So that soldier there is setting up tin hats, decoy heads, just sort of gives away the enemy's position a bit, just helps. I'm gonna have to go down here, aren't we? I think we're gonna just have to. I think we're gonna have to go sort of scout again, the sniper classes. I think we're gonna just have to try and do a little bit of sniping, try and pick off a few of the troops on that ridge, because we don't seem to be able to shift position. Don't seem to be able to get a good foothold. We'll call that. Let's just see what we can do. There's an armoured truck, armed with some very formidable weaponry. Whack. Oh! Looks like he got his comeuppance as well. See if there's anything that we can get into, like a plane. Oh, what are you doing? Don't crash, you idiot! Fought for 1 minute there, but we had some guy that didn't know what he was doing on the... I suppose that's my fault because obviously I wasted all that all that ammo I could have used on the anti-aircraft gun. Hey ho, you live and learn. See if it gives me another chance. Right. This is the cab. It's a horse! As they would say in Stronghold. Let's see if I actually make it. Probably not.
Back up. Run now.
Ah! So, as you can see, looks like it's going to be a bit of a lost cause, guys. I'm coming up on the 36 minutes, so I'm going to have to end it soon, otherwise it's going to be an extremely long vid. Oh, where was that coming from? See, oh, come on, where is everybody? We've got a full team, everyone's just messing about in boats and planes. Need to try and get some of the people off that ridge.
Let's go.
Right, see if we can try and capture this.
We have taken objective apples.
Up and over, lads, come on. Take some objectives now.
Run now. Now. Here.
Ah, the horse isn't doing well in this deep water.
Move it.
We are losing objective apples.
Watch it.
Ah, come on.
Come on, Hulk. Jump up.
Ah.
Run.
Too many rocks and things. I really need it to be flat ground, really.
Then.
Lesson to self: don't run through a gas grenade. But it has left us the chance to exploit this gap here, and hopefully we can make a push for Turtle Hill.
We are losing objective apples.
Get out of there. Sector taken.
We have
I would have said
sector.
superb attack, but it has meant that we get a little bit of a boost in numbers to the battalion, and we also have to push on to the next sector now. There's a long way to go before we can get to the fortress.
We have secured
Wow,
the sector.
see, that was a lot quicker. Charge him.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Getting cut down over there. Oh, come on. Right, guys, let's push over. We're not going to get one of the sniper scopes there. Whoa! Right past me here. Try and get over there if we can.
50 of our soldiers remain.
A grenade for a grenade, mate. Oh, it was a long shot, guys. You can't blame a guy for trying. We'll go back to butter.
We are losing objective butter. We are losing objective butter. 20 of our soldiers remain.
As you can see, for these matches can be very long. They can. I've been in some where it's literally taken an hour. As much as I don't want it to obviously be that long, because obviously I've got to think about sort of the time on the video, whether or not people are going to sit here and watch it for that long. But it does mean that you're not. You're getting your money's worth. If you do want to go ahead and get this game, or you've already got it but you don't really play it, it is worth taking the time. You do get a lot of gameplay, and like as you can see, you're not actually no game's the same. There's always going to be every time you play it, there'll always be a different game. It really is a very good game. It's a very well thought of game, very well planned, very well executed by the developers. So I've taken this as is that our last battalion? I didn't see. I think it might be our last battalion, this. Oh.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
So the sentry kits, it could be like a heavy weapon or it could be like a flamethrower. I don't tend to pick them up, just sort of makes you more exposed, and especially at this stage, you're just not going to hit anything. Ah, shot in the back. Aye. So now we've whittled down the defences a little bit more, might be able to sort of get across using the assault class, or maybe even a support. I think I'll go assault, and we'll just see if we can sort of take a little bit more ground. Do you know, we're close to either taking the sector, taking this map, or we're close to losing the last battalion. So I'll keep it going to the end, guys. I hope a lot of you have stuck it out, you know, watching it. I hope it's been entertaining. I do apologise about the length. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but to be fair, we lost a good 10 minutes because of the silly matchmaking. Oh, couldn't turn round in time. The more disorientated you are, the more out of breath if you've been swimming or running. The sort of lag for turning and things like that. So something to bear in mind. Slow and steady wins the race in some respects, but sometimes you just need that mad dash across the water or something. Whoa! I didn't have my sword out then. We've got a good slaver kill in there. Oh. If I can run around like a madman a bit, but I can't, I may all die. I was hoping there to sort of draw the fire away from the main troops. If I can, a little bit sort of Dances with Wolves. If you've seen the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sort of drawing the fire away from the other troops in the battalion, and so they can advance. And obviously, everyone's attention sort of focused with me. Let's have a look. I don't suppose it really matters at this stage. Well, where are we going now? Great. Oh, I get seasick. Look. There you go. Right. Come on, get us to land. It's wishful thinking, guys, I know, but I was thinking, you know, a couple of pop shots maybe. Not to be. What's do you need him to go to land, really? Because if I jump out here, I'm going to drown. Come on.
We have taken objective apples.
Lovely. Right, I wonder if I can make it now. It's driving away from me. I want to get over there. Come on, I can do this. Come on. Come on, like you swim in the channel. Come on. What? How many times was I hitting him? Blimey, I must have buried that knife in his back about 6 times. I think that was a little... Don't know about you guys, but I think that was a little bit unfortunate. I think I was mugged a bit there. Oh. Fifty-one minutes. Dear me. Nearly double the length of all my other videos.
Objective apples.
Oh, come on! I think... Do you know something? I'm getting mugged off here because I purposely knew he was going to come through that door. And he was pointing the other way. I came at him, I lunged at him, and I'll be honest with you, I think I'm supposed to have had the kill there. I got mugged off on that one as well. Oh.
We are losing objective apples.
And I believe I was shot through him as well. To be honest with you, I'm wondering what's happening here. Is there a bit of a glitch or something? Like I say, I don't usually go on this map. I much prefer some of the other maps. This map's extremely big, and there's 3 of them.
We have lost objective apples.
Could do with a little bit of for this fog to clear. Oh. Cheers, but I'm gonna die again because I'm riding the orc. You're over there by the fortress, so they pushed him back a bit. Oh dear. So we've got 62 men left of the last battalion. Yeah, this is going to be an extremely long vid. Very backwards and forwards.
We have lost objective
If I'm lucky, this may upload in about 24 hours.
We have lost objective.
That's right, you took your backside in. So you what. There you go.
We have taken the sector. Clear the sector from enemy presence. We have secured the sector.
Right, so we're taking the fortress now. Try and give a little bit of covering fire there for the guys going over the top. I think we are actually going for the fortress now. And not before time too. So let's just try and give a little bit more sort of covering fire. Oh. See, they've got field guns on top of that fortress as well. And this fog doesn't make it very easy to see. So I'm happy with the class. Let's just go for it, guys. Let's try and get this done.
The final objective is within our reach.
My single shot to your, what, 100? So, actually, because we're actually going for, we're going to be in close quarters, we'll go for something with a little bit more firepower. Just like with most games, mate, gents and ladies and gentlemen, the general rule of thumb is, you know, single shotguns like the rifles, bolt action rifles, they're very good, but very much sort of one shot, one punch, try and get the headshot for the instant kill. Anything that sort of gives you sort of like anything automatic, like these Lewis guns or anything like that, gives you a few more options when it comes to close quarters. So we failed to take the fortress, ladies and gentlemen.
So do not lose faith. Prepare to fight again someday, somewhere, for the liberation of all peoples under the yoke of these imperial despots.
And as we failed to take the sector, that last sector, we don't get to play the next maps.
Would have been seen as a sign of renewed strength in the ailing empire. If so, the power gained from controlling the world's oil supply would almost certainly have seen the Ottoman government abandoning their support of the Central Powers.
Right, guys, I'm going to end it there because we're coming up on the hour. Thank you very much for watching. If you've managed to stay this long with it, then well, we're all veterans. Well done. Thank you very much for sticking with it. Be sure to like us at www.peakofgeek.co.uk or com. Leave a like and subscribe. It helps so much, guys, if you can do that for us. Leave a comment if you want to see any up and coming games, or you want to have any more sort of let's plays on the multiplayer. And if you want to see anything specific, then just give us a shout. be sure to check us out on the Instagram, Facebook, and on the Twitter pages. That being said, guys, I'm Rob, and thank you very much for watching this Peak of Geek video, and we will see you on the next one. Take care, stay safe.